KFIN Tech. This is after the company announced that it will acquire a 51% stake in Ascent Fund Services. Hormaz joins in with more details.
This acquisition news came in yesterday, right? They are going to acquire that 51% stake in Ascent Fund Services for around $34.5 million, and they have a path towards 100% ownership in the company over the next 5 years. And this remaining 49% stake will be acquired at the end of FY 28, 29 and 30 with a 16.33% tranche in each of these 3 years is what KFIN Tech has highlighted. And how is this acquisition likely to help? Now, Ascent will benefit KFIN Tech with the immediate and scaled access to this global fund administration market, which has an over $12 billion revenue run rate. And they also will help them with requisite licenses and permits for services across multiple international markets. It will help them with a diversified portfolio of clients as well as sticky and recurring revenue. So multiple positives that KFIN Tech has highlighted in this acquisition of Ascent. Now, what Jefferies has said in its note is that this acquisition will help the company in its international expansion. It will complement its product suite, and they are also planning to lift the margins of Ascent, which are currently at lower levels, to its own levels of around 45%, which it reported in the third quarter in the medium term. And this deal valuation, which is at around 3.5 times price to sales, is at an attractive multiple, is what Jefferies is saying. They also say that KFIN has a good track record of retaining promoters and staff post acquisitions, as it is evident from the previous ones that they have made. But they are cutting their earnings estimates for FY26 slightly because of the cash outgo in this acquisition, and of course for the fact that Ascent's margins are currently at a lower level. However, they don't see any risk of a downward repricing of any existing mutual fund contracts, and as a result of which they still have a buy rating on the stock, a 1310 rupee price target here, but the stock itself has corrected more than 30% from the top.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Get into a break. On the other side, market fundamentals lined up with Dheeraj Sachdev from Roha Ventures.